Hello and welcome to The Takeaway with Tyra. Thank you for joining me today. Now, so that you don't miss out on any of my updates, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also like hearing from you, so go ahead and like and comment. My guests are always exciting and have great things to share with us. So here we go. So here we are for another session of The Takeaway with Tyra. Hello and welcome today to Sean Cyrus. So good to see you, Sean.
It's a pleasure to be back with you, Tyra. Thanks for having me today.
It's been a while. You have been so busy growing your family. You've got a young one now and busy working and the whole thing that goes on in life, hey?
Yeah, you just gotta the strong survive, so you gotta be able to, pull your punches and just make sure you stay on course and do what's best for you and your family. So I've just
You got it. Yeah, no kidding.
things.
So Sean, we met probably a good year ago and connected, and you were on my show at the beginning there. I think you were one of my first. It was really quite exciting to be able to have you on because of your busy schedule. I mean, oh my goodness, I remember the days of having young ones and that and work. Oh man.
Right. Well, it's a blessing it's a blessing and you realize that if you don't have it or something's taken away from you. So I still try to keep a smile on my face and just remember there's a meaning to everything you do.
Indeed. So, Sean, I was mentioning to you earlier that I get a lot of questions because people are learning about On Passive. On Passive is growing exponentially. And there's questions. People have questions. And of course, the first question people ask me is, how am I going to make money? Why would I join this company? How am I going to make money? So we have proprietary things that there's only founders that, we are privy to information. But there is a lot of information that we can share that people can understand how On Passive is going to build wealth for you. So I want you to explain that to us, Sean, please.
Okay. Well, you mentioned the first main thing, which is having priority and becoming a founder. So when it comes to income, you're set right at the front of the table when you decide to become a founder. So there are many perks and advantages to becoming a founder. First thing is to be set up in a genealogy, so to speak, where as you know, the company will be built under the founders. So that's the first thing where you're set up to make income. There's a residual aspect where, of course, we have proprietary software that people will all over the world will be using regularly every day. In fact, they won't be able to go without it, to be honest. And through that, we will be able to recreate a residual income for ourselves, especially those who have been founders early on in the company like you and me. So that's one of the main ways that most people want to make money passively rather than having to exchange their time for income. They can do the work once and get paid for it over and over and over again. So that's the magic in On Passive. Also, when it comes to one thing our CEO likes to let us know is it's not about the company, it's about the people. And us becoming the stars, which is amazing. So everyone will have their own domain name, which is fantastic. So if you run a business like you, Tyra, or anyone else who's ambitious, you run a business, you're able to brand yourself through your website and through your domain name, which is fantastic. And again, one of our main products, which is traffic and traffic flow, being able to have a number of people being funneled towards your website each and every day, an abundance will also bring more of a lump sum of income, which is going to be astronomical. So in a nutshell, that's pretty much how you make money. Of course, there's technicalities we can sit and draw out the parameters and guidelines too, but that's generally the way you're going to make money. It's going to be fantastic.
Well, Sean, number one, having a domain name, having a website that's built for you by the company and maintained by the company. Number one, that's huge. I mean, people pay big dollars to
Hmm.
have things like that.
Hmm.
Now, when we say targeted traffic, I mean anybody that has done even a minute amount of advertising, say on any of the social media platforms. No, targeted traffic. I mean, if you're not getting that, I heard one friend said to me, I'm not advertising anymore. This is ridiculous. She said, I'm
Right.
spending like $20 a day. I'm trying to target. And she said, I'm selling makeup. And this farmer is phoning me saying, what is your product? Like, so
Exactly.
that is a big deal. And Unpassive is going to be able to do that and bring the proper eyes to our products.
Well, that's exactly it. You explained it perfectly because, again, there's a difference with just like if you have a store and people are just wandering around in your store. Well, imagine you can funnel people and target people to come in your store and screen them who you already know want your specific product. Well, there you go. The sale or the buying percentage raises astronomically. That the chance of them buying your product. So targeted traffic is pretty much what every business needs to be successful, because if you're just out there and nobody knows what you have, right? They haven't got to think about it. They haven't got to create a need for it or a want for it, so to speak. If you're able to target these people and have them specifically come to your website for what you know that you have and exactly what they want, it's pretty much the deal's already closed for you. And not to mention, on Passive will market to these people daily, monthly, weekly. Therefore, they already know what they want and they already know what it is. So it just makes the process much easier. And again, if you don't have eyeballs on what you're selling, I mean, it almost makes it impossible. So on Passive makes the impossible very, very possible.
I love it.
Quite frankly, it makes it more likely for it
Yeah,
to happen. So
well
I'm
said.
just we're just blessed to be a part of this, and
Yeah.
it's been
Oh,
an amazing journey.
that's for sure. And I like the name On and Passive. So it really refers to you can be active and pre-building your network if you so desire. You can be passive and just wait for the company to launch publicly and then let that AI technology kick in and begin to build. So that's going to happen either way, isn't it, Sean?
Well, yeah, certainly, and that's the beauty of it, where the vision Ash Mufarah has was to create a level playing field for everybody, right? There's some people that are great marketers. They have a background in sales and business, so on and so forth. And there's some people who have trouble opening an email. So
Exactly.
this creates an even level playing field where everybody can win, right? So that's the beauty in it, because again, not everybody's tech savvy, and then there's some people that love to sell. So those who love to sell, hey, go out there, kick some build your business to the top. Then there's some people that they couldn't sell anything, right? They couldn't sell water to a whale, right? So I mean, it just creates a level playing field that I just feel is so ethical and so fair for just the average person to be successful. We all have things in life and dreams and goals, and it just makes people believe again and just gives restoration and faith. So bless Ash and I. It's just brilliant, just brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you said it for sure. It's a real business solution that he has created. We hear that term often, the correction to the corruption. And
Right.
people hear that and think, what corruption? But we're really pointing out, folks, about if you've ever been on anything online and trying to do affiliate or network marketing, maybe a home-based business,
Mhm.
there's really maybe 1-2% that ever really get to the top that are actually good earners. And I'm sure you've seen that yourself, Sean.
Absolutely. I've seen it all throughout my online career. building a business, trying to build several businesses, it's always maybe the top 2 or 3 that keep walking across the stage and collecting the big checks. I
Yeah.
love the fact that Ash has switched it from the 97% that will be successful
Yes.
versus the 3 that don't, you know, so it's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's brilliant. And like you said, perfect takeaway. It's the level playing field, you know. So I want to be sure, folks, if you are watching this and you haven't heard about On Passive before, when we're done here, I want you to head over to onpassive.com. And that is our company website. We're full of product information, details, blogs, testimonials, locations, like everything is there for you. And it's really going to give you some great details. And, you know, there's not a lot of things out there that you can come in for, let's say, under $400, you know, because we're looking at 97 USA to purchase a founding position. And then once we launch, because we're getting ready for testing our products, getting everything organized, and then we're going to go into public launch. So once that happens, you're going to pay a one-time out-of-pocket subscription fee of $300 or less. One time. So 2 things, one time. After that, it's just going to automatically come out of profit. I mean,
Yeah.
John has said it several times. Ash has really set this up for us to be able to win.
He absolutely has. And you know, again, just the vision I find amazing. Like when we get to actually see the products and the website and everything just flowing in unison, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be amazing. A lot of people try to put a price tag on passive. What is your account worth? Me personally, throughout your lifetime, I think it's going to be priceless. It's going to be priceless. Can't put a price tag on it. It's going to be amazing. And I'm just excited, looking forward to it. You know, we myself and as well you, Tyra, I know we've put in the work because, you know, we understand that nothing happens without work, and it's just going to be such a blessing. And one of the main things, like one of our products, Oh Blessed, I just can't wait to help other people and be able to just, you know, free other people from some of the problems that that they have. There's so many things around the world, people struggling. It's just going to be astronomical where we all as founders can pitch in just a little bit that's going to be grandiose and just be able to help people around the world. So I'm looking mostly forward to that.
Yes. Well, you know, Sean, that really opens the door to the fact that you have a young family. You're working away, and you know, a lot of your time is away from your young family and stuff. So how is it going to start to look for you as a husband and a dad, and things are really going to shift? You know, Mike Ellis often talks to us about looking after our bottom line, and then we can look outward. So obviously you as a husband, a dad, you're going to look after your bottom line. So give us kind of a vision for you going forward.
Well, I'll tell you this. Growing up, you know, we didn't grow up with a lot of money or things like that. And one thing that I was taught though was to just don't take things for granted, you know. So one of the things is I want to become a better person, obviously monetarily, and be able to take care of my bottom line, fill my cup, but also to continue to stay humble and just become more caring with that. So, you know, that's one thing that I've been I've been putting a lot of thought into, just making sure to stay humble and, you know, make sure to take care of the priorities and things. But I'll tell you this much, one of the most precious things we have is time. It probably is the most precious thing we have in this world is time. And I'm looking forward to having some more of that time being freed up. You know, just being able to spend more time with my family, my kids, just putting smiles on faces. You know, Christmas time comes around, things like that. You'll be able to, you know, give kids and give your family, my mom, my dad, my sisters and stuff, just put a smile on their face is what's going to put warm in my heart, So that's one of the main things that I'm really focused on and looking very, very forward to. But other than that, I'm a very humble, simple guy. I don't need much to make me happy. Long as the most things important to me is family. As long as I can see their faces every day, I'm a happy guy. But it is going to be nice and rewarding. I always use the phrase, become the best version of yourself. And, I've been shaping myself through this journey. And once that aspect of things comes to fruition, it's going to be something to really behold and see. And again, for everyone, it's going to be awesome just to see how.
Oh, that is so exciting. Anytime I speak with founders that have been in from the beginning or have just got in, that the thread is the same. Like, people are really seeing how Ash has set us up for a way, because we are going to win if we're in, as we say, and our bottom lines are going to be taken care of. Now, we really, through Ash, have heard about the heart of humanity. I've heard about, let's look after our bottom line, but then let's turn out and see what is needed. That whole pay forward stuff. I mean, who doesn't love paying for a cup of coffees behind Starbucks as you drive through, and that's just a little bit. You mentioned Oh Bless, and there's so many things out there that we can begin to funnel all this extra. Like, wow.
Right. So many things, so many, especially the children. There's so many needy children around the world. My son, my 6-year-old, has autism, and I want to be able to also volunteer my time in that aspect. And of course, whatever monetarily I can help, that would be just a dream come true. Also, just kids. St. Jude is another one. Cancer surviving kids that I like to help them survive and give them the funds they need. Just these are little things that come to my mind. Also, I want to find a way to help inmates, give them a vision or something they can do after they come out. They made maybe mistakes in their lives. There's just things that I've been thinking about. So as you can see, I put a little bit of thought into it, because people need things, right? And if you have, you should be willing to give, because we can't take it with us, right? So there's someone who says, I think it's Marty. Marty always says before he passes away in his lifetime, he wants to have no money. He wants to make sure somebody is given away to somebody so it can help people when he's gone. So
that's cool. Well, wasn't there a movie about a guy that passed and left all these Brewster's Millions or something, and he had to spend it all before this deadline, and he kept making it back and making it back? I mean, right. What a challenge. To be able to just keep pouring out. Like, wow, that's
where the blessing is. So it's amazing to see that the mindset and the heart that Ash has spread. He really set this thing up fantastic. So kudos to him. I'm very proud. I've learned so much from him, and I'm sure he's learned a lot from us too. So it's been amazing. I wouldn't trade it for that's the part too, right? There's a lot of people out there, and I get it. We come from different walks of life. Some of us are in certain situations where we need things immediately, but it's amazing to just see how, the mindset has shifted with people as well. Like, we all kind of came into it with our own agenda, but Ash has built a culture here that has just made us all become better people in that aspect of sharing and caring and understanding it's not about you, it's about everybody, right? So he really he's taught me a lot through that process. So I wouldn't trade it. This journey has been it's been the value, right? Because if you just woke up and everything was there, well, how would you treat it, right? The value that we've gotten along the way through the journey is it's priceless. You can't trade it in.
True. Well, the name of my show, The Takeaway. And as you were, going over that, I was thinking how, okay, we started with kind of basically show me the money. How am I going to make money?
Right.
Pardon me. And that's such a big deal for everyone because
Mhm.
we all have our issues financially. But you said it so well because, yeah, we might come in for this reason. But as we learn about this company and the heart and what our CEO, Ash Mufara, is putting out there is being able to help humanity. And all of a sudden, our attitudes change that, yeah, our bottom line is going to be looked after. Yeah, we'll be set up. But all of a sudden, we start dreaming about all these things, like you said. There's things that you want to do. Now, all of a sudden, you're going to have freedom
Right,
and the financial end of it to be able to do that.
right, exactly. A dream come true.
Price
Certainly a dream come true.
it is priceless.
Right.
So folks, in wrapping, I know there was a full session here of what to take away and what Sean was able to share with us and his heart and the vision that he's caught too. And like he said, he's working on himself just as we all are. And we
Mhm.
want to bring forth the best of ourselves. So I want to really encourage you, reach out to Sean or myself. Check out that website on passive.com, see what all we're offering you. But it is going to be, you might come in about the money, but I'm telling you, you're going to stay because you're going to see such a heart for humanity. So,
Well said.
Sean, many blessings to you and that wonderful family of yours. Thank you so much for taking the time today. I really appreciate it.
Much appreciated, and keep doing what you're doing. You've been fantastic. You've definitely carved out a pillar in On Passive. As an LC member, we are very happy to have people like you in this company, Tyra. And again, I wouldn't rather do anybody's show but yours. So just continue to do what you're doing. Be a star that you are, and many blessings to come. And it's awesome to say we made it, and the future looks bright. So thank you.
Indeed. Thank you for that so much. And thank you, viewers, for watching. Be sure to subscribe because I'm going to have more wonderful guests. So thanks again. Bye for now.
Take care. God bless. Have a good day.